Hello friends, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is the Nova, and I'm just so glad that you're here. This is going to be something a little different. A quiet, slow-paced journey through Fallout 4. This world we're stepping into, it's heavy. It's full of ruins, sorrow, strange people, and broken places. But even here, I believe there's still some room to grow something soft, something warm, and yes, something hopeful. Our story begins not at the start of a grand mission, but in the stillness just after. Our character Nora left the vault a few days ago. Her world, her home, is gone. Her son is missing, and everything she once knew has been turned inside out. So right now, she's just sitting in this home quietly near the shell of what was once her house, with Codsworth waiting nearby, and she hasn't found the courage to speak to him yet. Not just yet. You see, this isn't a series about rushing to find answers. It's not about charging through quests or conquering the wasteland. This is about walking through it slowly, with care. So we're going to take our time. We're going to build, wander, reflect, and maybe plant little seeds of peace in places we visit, and help Nora gently find her footing again, one step at a time. My friends, there will be quiet moments, silences that aren't meant to be filled, and you might hear me speak softly about the world, or even about life outside of the game, grief, hope, healing. These are all parts of what we carry into our stories. So I don't know exactly where this path will lead me, Nora, or you. And that's okay. All I know is that we'll go slowly. We'll let the world unfold bit by bit, and we'll do it together. With a steady voice, a gentle pace, and a little bit of kindness for wherever you are today. So, my friends, I want you to take a deep breath. Maybe grab a cozy blanket, a cup of coffee or tea. We're in no hurry here. Let's help Nora through the wasteland. She just dealt with something really traumatizing. And after I witnessed it, as a parent myself, seeing her spouse losing his life, and she's not really sure where her son is. Truth be told, after witnessing that for the first time in a long time, the story of Fallout 4, where do you even begin? Where do you even go when you leave the vaults and you see what the world has become? It's a lot to take in. So as Nora looks around, she's a little far away from her house. Her old house is just down there. You see Codsworth floating around, trying his best, trying to clean up the yard in hopes that his family will come back. He still has hope. And that's beautiful, truly. We're not really being our character Nora. Rather, we're just observing her, watching her story unfold, guiding her and hoping that we can help her through these scary things, and letting her know that there still is hope out there. I mean, look. With everything this world has gone through, yet it still stands. The wind still blows. The sun still shines. It's truly amazing. We got a Nuka cherry here. She might like the taste of that. Everything is broken, yet some stuff still remains. Old files of past life. The house that we're in today is the Hawthorne family, and while Nora's family didn't get to really know the Hawthornes, it's crazy seeing everything still standing. Even though it does look like someone has been here, you still see furniture from the era that she once knew. There are guns. And while Nora wasn't big on guns or violence, the world she has found herself in may require just a little bit to protect herself. Hearing the house creak with the wind blowing outside. Seeing the rays of the sunshine. It's beautiful. I feel like Nora may be feeling a little bit anxious. She's been here for a couple of days. She is quite hungry. I want to make sure that we fill her stomach up with something good to eat. But the shock that she has felt these past few days, it's been hard to take care of herself. The fact that their mailbox still stands with their name on it, isn't that just amazing? Hawthorne? I wonder what they were like. We see a bunch of families evacuating when the sadness happened. I wonder if we saw them. It is just amazing. There are bugs, my friends. Oh. We may have to pull out our weapon. Nora's not a big fan of roaches. She was absolutely shocked when we were leaving the vault. I was watching her run out of the vault and running into her first set of rat roaches. And yes, they are unfortunately very large bugs. This is really as far as she has gotten. Just these couple of houses. She's been watching Codsworth, and she believes that it is Codsworth. But she wants to make sure that it is him. And while we may not go and talk to Codsworth today, there is always tomorrow. We're in no hurry, friends. Oh gosh, an even bigger bug. Sorry, guy. It's crazy how large they got. Can take the meat off of them, but I don't think that would be too appetizing. But who knows? It might surprise us. She's not that hungry yet. So we're not really looking for anything. Rather, taking in the atmospheres that each house lays out for us, what kind of stories they told, and still tell to this day. Each home has the same kind of layout. Each one reminds Nora of her own home. The Hawthorne's house kind of reminded me of her home. This one's a bit different, but it still has the same vibe to it. Now, while she is starting to get hungry, I don't know what she'll end up eating. Looks like there's some food over here. Canned dog food. I don't know if she's that desperate yet. Beef stew. What does that say? Let's set it down. I don't think I've ever looked at this. We can look at it in our inventory. You can inspect it. Doghouse. Beef stew. Dog feed. What's that say? Wow, real meat? Yeah, it still doesn't too appetizing to her. We'll have to see. We can let her drink the Nuka cherry. Maybe that'll cheer her up a little bit. It gives us a bit of radiation. But that's to be expected. Caps. What does that mean? She wonders. She's looking at it like it might be something of importance that she should probably own. She counts inside the stash of 21 bottle caps. Maybe she should hold on to these. Separate them from the rest of her junk. And there's this pre-war money. She wonders if she should pick that up. We'll take it. She doesn't know yet. They had a poster on the wall. The Adventures of Captain Cosmos. Thursdays at 8 p.m. Co-starring Jangles the Moon Monkey. How cute. He's got his own little outfit. I love that. It's starting to get late. I always wondered what kind of atmosphere this might have. Like, what would the temperature feel like? And if it's more north in the United States, it may feel a little bit chilly. I do have seasons in my game. So we'll say, well, let's see what the date is on our Pip-Boy. Looks like it's October. So it's going to be a bit chilly. Now we've got a fire here. Place to make some food. Ooh, something is cooking in there. Looks like it's been there for a while. She definitely didn't set this up. Maybe she starts to wonder that maybe there might be someone who is staying here. But by the look of the rat roach, she is unsure. I often wondered what Nora's life was just before this. Like, what was her favorite place outside of the neighborhood? Where did they like to shop at in the Commonwealth? Does she know of anything out there? Had they just moved in? These are the questions that I wonder about. As the sun starts to set, there is a bit of a eerie feeling settling in. She still sees Codsworth over there. He hasn't gone inside. Do you think she should go and talk to him? I feel her weariness. It's okay if we don't go and talk to him today. Truly, we have all the time in the world. Maybe we'll just keep looking at each house, and if we make it there, that's okay. I don't know if she's been in this house. There's a dead rat roach. A cigar. I just can't believe how good the furniture is. Is this the Hawthorne house? I think this is a different one. I don't see a mailbox. Oh. It's broken, but that's okay. Oh, here it is. The Abel family? That looks like a B to me. Abel. The Abel family. Yeah, it definitely looks like there were people here living way after the war. Yum yum deviled eggs. And another Nuka cherry. We'll close that back. Maybe Nora still has the habit of closing the fridge back. Let's look at these deviled eggs. Let's inspect the box. Yum yum deviled eggs. I just don't know, friends. I feel like these would not be that great, but I might be wrong. I would be very impressed to know that they're still tasty and not all gross. This is a locked suitcase. She has no idea how to pick locks. Maybe we will come back and let her practice picking some locks. She's going to have to get good at that. And what she would give to take a shower. A hot shower. Oh, there's purified water in here. Very important. Looks like it's gonna rain. Just might. So we found some purified water. I don't know if she liked the taste of Nuka cherry. Maybe she did. They have a beautiful backyard. An unfilled kickball. Oh, they had a dog. Wonder what kind of dog they had. That is quite a sad sight to see. But you know he was loved by his family. I'm sure of it. Up there is where she first witnessed the world, and while it has been a couple of days to her, it feels like she just walked out. It's a little overwhelming. Maybe she's starting to get the courage to go and chat with Codsworth about things. She doesn't know if he knows that she's here. We'll go and see. I think she just got a little bit of courage. She'd like to see her old house again. Look at him. Isn't that just beautiful? How he's trying to maintain their home. I'm very proud of her to get the courage to go and talk to him. And there's her house. Wow, he has really been trimming those bushes, hasn't he? I think he's done a beautiful job.
Miss Nora, just tending the garden, Mum. Though it is hard to be a green thumb when you lack the requisite digit, I'm afraid.
Nora is absolutely in shock. So this is her talking. While I may click the dialogue, I want her to speak on her behalf.
My God. They did it. All that fighting, and for what? Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic, I admit. If only Sir were here to help. Where is he, by the by?
Oh. I want her to feel whatever she needs to feel with this. So she's going to tell him what she saw.
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them. They had guns and strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy, running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Not like you, Mum. You're the perfect mother. And Sir is, where is Sir, by the by?
This is getting really hard for her to continue talking to Codsworth about everything. She'll just tell him where he is.
He's in a better place.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
It doesn't make sense. There's just no reason someone would take my baby.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
So this has freaked her out. Absolutely freaked her out. The pain and scary feelings that she might be feeling.
No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long. Not 200 years.
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
She is feeling quite hungry.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Poor Cotsworth. After everything, he still seems quite positive about things. He is a robot. Let's see what he brings us to eat. What is that? Is that the sugar bombs? Where's he going?
Miss Nora? Here you are, Mum. I've been thinking, if something is amiss, your loved ones may simply be hiding from the Red Menace.
What is the Red Menace, Codsworth?
The Red Menace?
Why, the communists, of course. The Russians and the Chinese.
Codsworth. I don't think the Reds are going to be a problem anymore.
I have an idea. Let's search the neighborhood together. After all, Sir and young Sean, they're my family too.
Oh,
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
him humming away.
Not this time.
So he's gonna go and exterminate some of the bigger bugs that have taken over the neighborhood. I think I'm gonna go and let him do that. This gives her a bit of a moment to... Oh my. This gives her a bit of a moment of peace to look at her old home. Everything is still here. Old Grognak the Barbarian comic book. Jungle of the Bat Babies. Oh, is it storming? What's happening? Well, we are in our home. Lock the door. Why do I hear fire? This world is going to be full of surprises and things that we may not be able to understand. And this is definitely one of those moments. It almost looks like the world's on fire. We're safe in here. Some really scary stuff. Wow. Let me turn off the lights. Ooh, there's ash. It's okay, my friends. We'll get through this. This is just what we have to look forward to. I'm gonna let this continue to happen. I think she's okay. Let's look at the Grognak the Barbarian.
There we go.
Jungle of the Bat Babies. Oh my gosh, it's actually adorable. That's so cool. I wish we could read it. We are sheltered in here, friends, and Nora is a little concerned. I hope Codsworth is okay out there. He's dealt with this before. I can imagine this feeling a little hot to Nora. And here's where we first met Nora and Nate. Staring in this mirror, to be exact. Picking out what hairstyle she wanted for the day. And how Nate told her that she looked beautiful. This weather is really eerie, friends. Oh, and here's Sean's room.
I'm coming, sweetheart.
Nate had just fixed the mobile. It doesn't work anymore. And that's okay. This weather is very odd. But we'll get through it. Even if that means we need to wait it out. Our health is still good. I don't know if I can leave the house. I may just let her rest on the couch and let this continue to go on and allow the earth to do whatever it needs to do. This one's kind of hard to explain. Let's let her take a nap on the couch in her house. Good morning, friends. The firestorm is finally past. And another beautiful day is here. There's a little bit of ash on the ground. More so than there was yesterday. That's okay. We're still here. We're still kicking. Oh, there's her old coffee tin. Maybe she'll want to organize a little bit as best as she can. We'll sit it there. Her old bread box and a little baby bottle, once belonging to Sean. It's kind of crazy to her to see her old handwriting still there. The HVAC not working right again. Call the repairman. An old shopping list consisting of bread, cranberry juice, cake, 2 boxes, laundry soap, bleach, and dish soap. And this might be Nate saying, "Get more sugar bombs and Nuka-Cola." An old calendar, Vault-Tec calendar. Well, they've written down some things here. So this is October 2077. On Monday the 4th, refill handy fuel. Wednesday the 6th, dinner with the Moyers. And they circled the 31st for Halloween. They had some plans. Let's see, there is the old handy fuel or the new one that they just got. It's old now. And it looks like they had just bought Codsworth. Oh, I've never read the side of this box before. Bring Mr. Handy to your home. Mr. Handy expertly performs many duties such as accounting, cleaning, comforting, cooking, childcare, entertaining, elderly care, grocery delivery, grooming, haircutting, makeup application, marital advice, pet care, pet grooming, personal assistance, and many more. There is no task too big for Mr. Handy to handle. What's this say at the bottom? Mr. Handy cannot lift objects heavier than 40 pounds. Consult your physician before following Mr. Handy's medical advice. Mr. Handy, something about fire hazard, not for barbecue grill. and he's always a pleasure to serve you. Well, that's absolutely interesting. On the front of this it says, does not come with a coffee mug, and some assembly is required. I've never stopped to read the Mr. Handy box. So, oh wow, it is a beautiful day. Where did Codsworth go? I hope he didn't melt from that firestorm blowing through last night. He locked the door last night. Oh, I see him over there in the window, looking at us. I guess he's sheltering after that storm. Let's go check on him. I think he's doing just fine. He's a strong robot. We love that about him. I just love the Halloween decorations. The cute little pumpkin on the house and Halloween in the window. I love Halloween. Oh, Codsworth.
Miss Nora, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, Mum. You'll find young Sean. I know you will.
That really is just so sweet of him to have hope that they might have been here. And while Nora may have not believed even for a second, maybe seeing Codsworth have that hope gives her a little bit of joy for today. Oh my. That is one big fly. Almost as big as the red roaches. Wonder where the Myers family live. The ones that were going to have a dinner party, was it? I'd like to find out while we're out exploring. Sometimes I like to give my characters little things, little quirks. She's always going to shut the fridge door. And there's an old body here. I wonder who this was. Like to her, this is just really scary. They have a pipe pistol. A gun made of pipe? Never heard of it. I think we'll walk away now and let them rest. I want to see where the Myers live. I know some of these mailboxes may not have the family names on them. Like this one. We don't know who lives here. This poor house has been totally destroyed. I'm sure we can use some of these parts from houses to build something new. All hope is not lost, my friends. We've got another house that's caved in on the top. Once again, we'll try to use pieces from old houses to let them still serve their purpose. Some very old cars. Wouldn't it be so cool to turn this bad guy on and drive down the road. Might be a little too loud for this world. Who knows? We don't know who lives here. This mailbox is broken. That's unfortunate. Old TV. It doesn't work. There's no power. But who's to say we can't get this place up and running with some power? She wonders if those big cable towers have any juice in them. These houses are beautiful. They all still show that life was here during the era of which she lived, and even after. How many people ran through these homes thinking the same thing she did? Some shotgun shells. I'll take that. We don't have a shotgun, but I'm sure we can find one. I think we've almost looked through all the houses. Concord's over there. The town that he was talking about. She is very unsure on when to go over there. Especially if they're shooting at people. Might not be people that she wants to encounter with. And that's okay. She can take all the time she needs to. Every time I come to this house, I can always tell that they really loved Halloween. I think they have the most Halloween decor set up than anyone in this little neighborhood. Oh, how interesting. I don't know how this little bloatfly has some bottle caps. But he does. Did his friend have any? No, he wasn't as rich as his friend there, but that's okay. He was rich in bloatfly meat. Some old bubble gum here. She'll take it. Oh, I see a Nuka-Cola. Pork and beans. Let's look at the pork and beans, shall we? Pork and beans. Does it have anything funny written on it? It's a very old can. Oh, I see some nutritional facts, but it's very, very worn down. Oh, I can really zoom in. She's unsure if she'll eat that. Lots of candles. They were really preparing for Halloween, weren't they? I love that. A safe over here. I doubt it's opened. Yeah. We'll have her practice lockpicking. So Nora has looked around at all the houses. There's one more left that she hasn't looked in. And it's that one over there. I always call this house the main house, like where the mayor would live when we start building up the town. Just because it's right in the center. It's where a lot of the settlers end up finding themselves working at. It also has this really handy workshop. Let's go ahead and activate the workshop. So we all know how the workshop works, right? You see something you don't like, you scrap it. You can do whatever you need to do with the workshop. And we are going to be finding ourselves using the workshop a lot. My plan is to build this up into a nice, safe place for people to come to find hope. If they're lost, scared, grieving, they need a place to lie their head at night, work on some armor. I hope that this will be the place. While it still has a lot of good bones, just needs a little more personality back added into it. So over time, we're going to look around and scrap things and add things in. Things that we find joy. Things that we may find that bring hopefulness to Nora and even Codsworth or any other settlers that may find themselves wandering in here. This is an absolutely beautiful canvas to begin working on. To me, it's not destroyed. And there's really no fixing it. We're just helping it. There's another house here that's a bit destroyed. An old door that we could probably use for one of these houses. Some of them have lost their doors. We got a good one right here. I think that'll work just fine. Isn't it just amazing that we see a world that has been through so much destruction and sadness. Yet somehow that sun still shines. There's still vibrant colors that are showing up. Yeah, the trees aren't as green as they once were, yet they still thrive. The water still flows. Isn't that just something? It's beautiful, friends. It really is. While Nora may not have the courage today or tomorrow, or even in a few episodes, she may not cross that wooden bridge for quite some time. And that is absolutely okay. There's no need to hurry. And while she may have that little tinge of fear and what ifs and what could be's, We'll get to it in due time. My friends, that's where we will end it for today. Just a few more quiet steps in this strange, aching world. Nora's journey isn't rushed, and neither is ours. Whether we built a little, wandered through memories, or just let the silence sit with us, it all matters. And I'm absolutely glad you were here for it. Take care of yourselves wherever you are. Drink some water. Breathe deeply. Let the weight of the world stay here and not follow you too far. We'll pick this up again soon with steady hands and gentle hearts. Thanks for keeping me company today. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to take care of yourself. I'll see you later.